Okay. Hi. So I'm launching into another video. This is going to be more into the finance, and I think I've posted a couple of videos already about. I know this subject is near and dear to a lot of Americans, a lot of people in the United States. Talking about credit score, credit history. Okay, but today I'm going to do a quick video, and I think I'm gonna share this video on all platforms because I want to talk about quickly about people that want to i- increase their credit score. Okay. I'm not talking about fixing your credit score. I'm not talking about repairing. I'm talking about increasing your credit score because repairing the credits, those are different steps. You have to identify, print your report, identify all the items on your credit report, and then go after the I got the challenges, challenging all the items that you think are on a credit report so that they can be deleted. That's not what I'm talking about. I want to talk about 6 to about 7 quick items that I want to cover real quick. That if you do those things and you look at your credit score, it will update after you do the seventh thing or the last thing. You will see your credit a week later, it's going to start to improve. All right, let's go. Number one, quickly paying down credit debt. Okay, if you can quickly pay down your credit debt, which means reducing your used limit back either to zero or under 30%, that is the best situation that you need to be in. Always keep those balances at 30 or less percent, right? But if you can quickly, again, I said quickly, because here we're trying to get your credit score, not repair, but fix or increase your credit score quickly. Therefore, for you to do that, you have to do it quickly. I'm not here to tell you where you're going to find a way to pay down the debt or pay down the cards. All you have to do that I can tell you, if you can reduce your credit card quickly, that will start to impact your credit. Because if you reduce your credit usage ratio of availability of credit versus level of amount used on your revolving cards. So number two, this you heard it, pay your bills on time, and obviously pay your bills on time always, and avoid things like judgments, liens, bankruptcy, bankruptcy 7 and bankruptcy 11. I'm not going to get into what bankruptcy C7 chapter 7 and bankruptcy C11 chapter 11 is, but stay away from those. You don't need to know the details. You just have to stay away from the bankruptcies and the judgment and the liens and paying and your bills late. Number three, the variety of accounts. Uh, variety of accounts is important. To have a healthy credit history and a healthy credit report and score. Variety of account is simply try to, as you grow, you start building a credit history. You want to have something like a mortgage in there. Let's put a mortgage last. You want to have something like some revolving credit cards. When we're not telling, oh yeah, it's great. You just need a few credit cards. I don't highly recommend these, but people have a lot of store cards. But if you can manage them, keep them on the low usage, that's fine. Few store cards, not all the stores that exist in the United States. That's not what we're saying. You can have a card of a major department stores and that you use wisely. Um, and what else? Student loan is not recommended. I don't recommend student loan, but that's not a requirement for you to have a good credit score. Um, auto loan can also be a good item of your mix, what I call credit mix. Uh, also, and finally, what um, I think those are the major things: mortgage, home. I said that at the beginning, but finally, mortgage. Right? Mortgage is one of the big one, and people also have different things on their credit report. That they own. I don't relate too much to boats and motorcycle and all that kind of stuff. I think that that is that can be a replacement for auto loan or motorcycle or both. Um, and then that's a credit mix. Number four, length of credit history. I'm sorry. Length of credit history. The good credit history length, which is basically how long you've opened your account. With that, it's important that you don't close your account that you pay off necessarily. Don't quote me on that, but it's better that you keep them open even if you don't use them, because your credit, the age of your credit history is important. 5 years or more on your accounts is something um, that is recommended for a good credit history, for a healthy credit history. They want to see that you've had a credit for a long time, you have accounts for a long time, and you're just not new into the credit world. So they want to see that. So that's what your score accounts for that as well. Number five, if you can avoid too many application for credit close to each other, it shows obviously if you're a creditor or a lender, you can see how when you look at somebody's credit record, they have too many what they call hard inquiries, which is actual application for a credit card application, for a loan, a credit line application, for all these applications within a month. You have 4 credit card application, 3 line of credit applicate like that. Those are like bad signs. First of all, it takes points away from your credit score, but it hurts your credit, and it's a red flag for lenders and people that want to borrow money or lend you money. I'm sorry, that there's too many going, too many things happening within a month and a short period of time, of time with this person. So you become a little bit suspicious. So they put a red flag. And then your score goes down because each of those inquiries, the hard inquiries, takes point away from you. Number 6. This is something that you do as um, a step to help your credit report and your credit score, is to constantly monitor your credit report for accuracy of activity and accuracy of accounts. There's definitely some fraud happening there. People can open stuff and put it on your credit, so you need to regularly look at that, and you should and validate everything that you recognize as actually legit accounts that you open, and under your name, under your social security. And that leads me to number 7. If you don't recognize everything as yours, you have the ability to dispute non-legitimate or fictitious account from your credit report. And there's a way to do that. You can sign up for any of those credit report monitoring company. They'll teach you how to challenge items on your credit. Basically, when you go and you challenge, they send the challenge to your original creditor and tells them that somebody is challenging an account, and they have a certain number of days to come back and say this is a legit account. And if the credit report company doesn't hear from them, they can actually remove those things from your credit report. So they need to hear from those people. Unfortunately, there's some account that you should challenge. Some people, I forgot that, I don't remember. Well, when you challenge it, if it comes back legit, then it stays on the report. But if you challenge it and they don't hear it, or if it's something that is investigated and it wasn't open to your social security, the credit report can drop that. So those are the quick things that you can do to also the 2 things that you can do to proactively control monitor your credit as well, because that also helps your score if you monitor and you from time to time challenge things if they're not legitimate. Okay, so those are the quick things I want to talk about credit. I mean, if you do those things on a regular basis, but if you want to go quickly, again, increase your score, you do these things within a period of a month or so, or 2, you will see, no questions asked, your score go up. So hope that was helpful. And obviously, as usual, if you want more tips and things like that, I'm going to post a lot of other financial things on this channel. Hit subscribe, like if you like the channel, and most importantly, comment if you have something to say, if you have something to add to the channel. And with that, I'll see you guys.